Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I am back for another pick a card reading. So this reading is going to be, will you get back together? Will you reconcile with your person? So let's find out. So we have 3 different piles here, and we have my little answer die here. So we'll roll it and see what it says and see if you'll get back together with your person, and we'll do some tarot reading and oracle reading to see about that. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. You're amazing. Turn this on here. Yeah, let's do that one. Will you get back together? So fun. All right, so I'd like to thank Deborah and Diane. Both of those are from different companies. Diane is from A Joy Forever. She is a client of mine. She's amazing. Deborah is with, she represents herself. She's with Enlightened Visions, and I will link that down below if you guys are interested. Diane does soaps and apothecaries, and so does Deborah. So they've been so gracious to send me some beautiful gifts for the channel. And I purchased, I was given a gift by my girlfriend, and she gave me that love bomb that I posted in some of the other videos. So check that out. Check out both these gals. They're amazing small business women, and they rock. Also, my girlfriend Lonnie, I just wanted to shout out to her. She is amazing. She works at Juice Lab, so she makes incredible drinks. She got her degree in biochemistry, and is an amazing friend of mine, and I love her dearly. We get along so well. We're like 2 crazy Aryan women. Like we were explaining the other day, like we both have boyfriends with the same name, and they both stalk us, so it's really funny because we are always like, oh yeah, like, and we know it too. It's so funny. So anyways, I love her. She's amazing. Check her out. She's a small business owner as well. She makes amazing concoctions, juices, smoothies. She does like little wellness shots, and she makes amazing vegan cheesecakes and vegan strawberries for Valentine's. So check her out. She's in Denton. So if you're not, local, obviously it wouldn't be for you, so I'm sorry. But maybe one day she'll package all her beautiful things under her name, and we can all buy them. That would be great. All right, so we've got 3 different piles here. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So if you need to, you can pause the video and make your selection. I'm going to chime my chime. I keep forgetting about this on the channel. I keep putting the chime away and not actually using it. So I apologize for those of you that are OG to my channel. Are probably like, what is she doing? This is totally different. Like, I've changed my camera angle, and you can't hear me as well, and I'm so sorry. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys get that, it's not as loud anymore the way I'm recording, but it does give me more space. So it will help me do better readings, be able to use more of my mat here versus what I had before with my laptop. So I'm just trying to figure out my the best way to make it work, like to show you guys all the cards and things like that. And when I'm over here, I'll probably be like this with everything. So just bear with me if you're watching. And thank you all for your likes, your shares, comments, subscribes, and your personal readings. You are amazing. Remember, it is general. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to chime a chime. You can fast forward through this intro. You don't have to watch this at all. Most people don't. They just click on the pile and they go. So that's beautiful. But if you did hear all of this, fantastic. I love you all. You're amazing. And thank you for sticking with me on the channel and being, and if you're new, welcome. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. So what that means is if you see a traditional tarot card and I say something, just whatever, I'm channeling information. So I'm just going to give that information the way that I feel it, hear it, and see it. And I ask for guidance from your guides, my guides, whatever you believe in, religion or spirituality, however. And I'm very open to all faiths and all genders, all sexes, all relationships. So just know here it is a safe place. So if this is a same-sex relationship, just know that if I say gender, just know that you can flip it to whatever it is. And I don't necessarily mean it for that. It's just if it's a male or female, I will say the energy coming through and how it relates. So, all right, let's get into it. So yeah, remember, it's not even about the gender. So, all right, so I'm going to chime my chime. I breathe in and I hold for 4. It helps with anxiety. It helps Spirit know that we are ready for their messages and for messages from you, and that we're ready to start the reading, and I do that twice. So let's get started. Beautiful. Right, number 2. Okay, and just know I may have to stop recording at any point in time. We have had, we were in Texas, so as most of you know, we had a very intensely bad wreck last week. It was very, very sad to watch. One of my coworkers posted a video and of the actual crash of it happening. I know a lot of people posted them, and you saw them, and it went viral, and it was horrific. It was actually a route that I used to take to when I worked at the halfway house. So it really scared me badly, and I was very saddened to hear that 6 people died. It was because of our weather. Our weather is extremely bad right now. I currently have power, which is great, but the past 2 days we've been going through rolling blackouts throughout the state of Texas. Mainly the cities, because of course we use the most power, and our power grid is built differently, and not our wind turbines have frozen, and so that has made it even harder for them to get power to a lot of the homes here. And my dad's a meteorologist, so he rocks. They've been helping me take care of me. I don't have from there, and I'm texting, I get some text through. I can't always respond to everybody, so just know that some of these videos, it may be a little bit late when you get them, and I'm so sorry. I meant to have them all done on Valentine's Day and posted, but without internet, I don't have a way to do that. So, all right, and we do have power today, so that's beautiful. That's an A+. I am very, very thankful for that. I'm thankful for everything. We are without water because our pipes are frozen. So I've got some backup water and things like that, and we're just making the best that we can out of this. So, but you guys get me all to yourself. So let's see if you will get back together. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. Here. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, oh, I forgot to change this. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like it's not by accident that, you get guys getting back together that, didn't have this changed. So it feels like there's like wiping the slate clean, because I have to do that in order to read for, put your information on here. So, all right, that's very interesting. So just know that could be significance to your connection. We're going to do that right quick. Okay, pile 1. Okay, the letters E and A, they could be in someone's name, just FYI. Let's see, pile number 1. Hearing the silence is deafening, so somebody may feel like the silence between in your connection is deafening. It's too much. Like they need to hear your voice. They need to hear from you. Interesting. Okay, pile number 1. So if you're not speaking, it's definitely the pile for you if you haven't spoken in a little while, or if communication has been spotty. All right, so let's see. Number 36. Child of the moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego. Okay, so you guys may want some forgiveness from each other for something that happened. This could be, you know, somebody could feel, you know, like they are very young at heart and free. I'm like calling up to the moon for answers, looking to the moon, looking towards like these cycles within. You may have gone through cycles with this person because the moon obviously has its cycles. So if y'all can transcend your ego, then this will probably help the connection is what they're saying and communicating. So person, you guys may want forgiveness, one or the other, or together. I feel like a lot of this, one of you could have a child, or you could want a child with the other person, and it's like being able to let this go and be like you used to be, so like free and happy, and you know, in love. I feel like that's what you miss. That's what you miss. Okay. All right, so let's do some tarot right away. Okay, and moon is very connected to like the signs of Pisces and Cancer. So your person could be, or you could be. Remember, I'm going to channel both of you for this. Will you guys reconcile? Because it takes two. You know, it may take one person reaching out. I feel like that's where the ego comes in, and it's like, nope. So somebody's like, nope. And it may be because somebody has a child. Okay, that could also be a factor in why they don't reach out. Or, you know, in this relationship, you know, somebody may still have some growing up to do. So will you reconcile? That's beautiful. Okay, so we have the 5 of Coins reversed. So this is just a blocked energy to me. So what this kind of says intuitively is that there's some type of feeling like wanting to come out of the cold, because normally this upright is like, you know, this begging woman with her child again, or children, and or not the possessions here. There's like very little, you know. 5 of Coins is half of 10, obviously. So feeling like they've maybe got some financial blocks. This could be what's blocking the connection, or blocking like reconciling, but somebody's like trying to come out of the cold when it's reversed like this to me. It's saying like they want to come out of the cold with you. You want to come out of the cold with them, and it requires some type of truth. We have the Ace of Swords, or some type of communication. And there might not be communication in the physical realm is what I'm getting. They're saying in the 3D it could be blocked. Communication could be blocked. I'm getting that as well here. Or there's like somebody really needs to open their throat chakra. Yeah, heart chakra, I almost said that too. Yeah, so heart chakra, throat chakra, I read with colors. So this is very much coming through. The green is for the heart. They want you to see that in the tarot. They've combined this color to say, listen to your heart. Like, give with your heart. Somebody's power is out, but of course this would make sense because this is it, but I am channeling for many people around here that watch this video, so your power is out, okay? And this is causing financial stress. So the heat, the overheating, the like anything that's taking place electrically, like right now, is like really, you know, like turn everything off you don't need, unplug stuff is what they're saying. Okay, but here we have it. We have this beautiful 2 of Cups. So it's like the truth will set you free. So the Cancer is coming through here with this 2 of Cups. Look how beautiful those swans are. So this is someone who loves you. Like, you love them, they love you. It's there. Some people see it as a soulmate, you know, or a twin flame connection. It would definitely be that, especially with the swans here. Yeah, so you love each other. Like, you're in love. And that's the truth. And you want to come out of the cold to be in love with this person. And you have a very significant spiritual connection to them. So, and they know that. They're like, when we're under the moon, when we're together, like, do you remember what it was like being together? And you remember those beautiful memories. The Two of Cups is very, very sweet. It's a beautiful, pure, spiritual love with the white of the swans, and the swans are mates for life. So that is a twin flame. The Two of Cups is a soulmate. So it's a soulmate twin flame card. See? The artist may have known that. Ciro Marchetti may have known that. I talk about this on a lot of my videos, so it's really pretty. It's pretty energy. It's so pure. It's like a pure love. Hello? Okay. I'm back. All right, so excuse the chair. All right, so like I said, a very deep connection. Okay, so this is how you reconcile. They're saying if you admit this love to each other, you can reconcile. Okay. Yeah. And pick a door with this Two of Wands reversed. Make a decision. Okay. Make a decision that's based from your heart with the Two of Cups. Oh, how pretty is that? Okay. How do you reconcile? Will you reconcile? The Lover is reversed. So it could be between two people, but it could be between two situations. It doesn't have to be people. It could be family, friends. I mean, it could be people, but in different aspects. So, you know, that could be it. It's like almost like choosing, somebody's choosing also a soulmate over a twin flame is what I'm getting here. So if you're involved with that or you resonate with that, that's cool. Some of you are searching for your twin flame, and that's beautiful. And you are with a soulmate right now. That's super okay. You know, like there's nothing wrong with wanting to know like a little bit about where your person might be or who they are if you haven't met them. So that's really pretty. So yeah. And it could have been they were in a connection before that fell apart. Okay. So, or they'd have to get out of a marriage or a situation in order to come towards you. So yeah, we have the Star, but nonetheless, there's like this healing aspect. This is a very positive card. It's like my yes card for my deck. So will you reconcile? I do believe yes, you can. If some of these things happen, of course, but this is Aquarius energy, so they could have Aquarius in their chart, or you could, remember, this could be mirrored energy. So yeah, the stars here is like healing everything. All right, so that's beautiful. So yes, healing this connection, okay? And I feel like a lot of truth, when the truth is spoken, then that will happen. So, but the truth is that this person loves you and they love your connection. That they're probably not even choosing a twin flame. They're really happy like with this soulmate situation or whatever the spiritual connection is. They're both spiritual connections here. There's definitely two of them involved. For some of you, it's like you know, you're with a soulmate, you're looking for your twin flame. You don't know who that is, but you know that they exist, that they could be in the stars or another dimension, or you just haven't met them yet. So a lot of you, that's the case. But the Star is all about healing. It's about divine timing as well. It's about balancing our emotions. It's not a water sign, but that's where people mistake Aquarius, because Aquarius can cut off their emotions and use them as in guidance, and they can be very passionate about that, but they use their words to communicate it. So they could be very much like that, or you could be within this connection. Queen of Coins. You could be an earth sign, okay, or have earth in your chart, or this is how they see you. Okay, so this is very much that energy of being abundant, of she's very, very close to the Empress energy, so growing things. You're a divine feminine. You see yourself as a divine feminine. And yeah, Taurus is coming through heavy in this Queen of Coins. Okay, so yeah, it could be a Taurus. So interesting. All right. So yeah, if you're a feminine watching, they're like, they see you as a star. You may be in the spotlight or have some notoriety. And for a lot of you, we do. I know a lot of women that are in business. You may be in business with this person. Or you guys met through business and you guys know you're at least soulmates. And that's okay. And you're like rocking it. You're like, yeah. You're like, this is great. Because it does not matter what the label. I know people like to label it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, this is saying like, yes, can you reconcile? Yes, you can. Some of you, it's like you're already in the energy of you're choosing this. You're choosing a divine connection, whatever that is. Okay, will you reconcile? This person thinks of you when they hear music. They may be a musician or love music or have some talent when it comes to musical instruments. We have love lyrics. And then we have spring. So this could have happened in the spring, or this will happen in the spring, and they're saying something is going to be revealed in the springtime. And it may have to do with like telepathy, like you guys have telepathy within your connection, so you're able to communicate. And you have a higher purpose, and somebody finally realizes their higher purpose. And they choose their higher purpose when they choose a healthy divine connection. And so for a lot of you, it's like choosing yourself is choosing your twin flame. Don't get it twisted, you are your own twin flame. So when you choose you, you are choosing your twin. When you're taking care of you, you are taking care of your soul. You're taking care of the people around you because they've got you self-caring. You're good for them. You know, like you know you have a higher purpose, and it's to help others. Or you're going to figure something out in the spring about your higher purpose within your connection, and you're like, oh yeah, like this has taught me so much growth. Okay? And I can't stress it anymore that both connections can be very difficult, but they have a lot of spiritual rewards. You guys have the ability to come together, to merge these purposes together. And you may figure out what your higher purpose is in spring, or they may, or you had both figured it out in spring. And here's those love lyrics here coming through to kind of express it. So you may get synchronicities and signs for your person through music, through words. Right now I'm just channeling a lot of what I'm hearing, seeing, and feeling. We have interference. So like I said before, there could be some type of interference in this connection. And this could be, again, it doesn't have to be a feminine, but it could be strongly from that card. But you guys are going like round and round. So this just keeps going round and round and round. So it's like there keeps being interference of some sort on either party. Okay, so this could be both parties having some other, you know, being in like two different marriages. That's for some of you, or one is married, you know, to their person, and you have like a soulmate, you know, whatever, doesn't matter if you're married or not. It's just the Queen of Coins, usually she's married. She likes to be married. Tauruses don't like to be married. At least most of the ones I encountered. Virgos, they like some type of stability for sure, and the more Virgo one, yes, 100%, they like relationships. They've always been in relationships, so this could be you or them. So yeah, and this is it's a cycle. It go round and round and round and round and round about this interference. So it's like it comes down to the argument at the core of your relationship could have to do with external parties meddling. And that's difficult. That's super difficult. But you have to treat external parties that are negative for your relationship like you would a narcissist. You starve the narcissist. You starve them out. You don't give them anything. You don't speak any truth because you don't have to. And we speak in metaphors. Yeah, casual dating. So whatever, one of these is just like casually dating. Like they're not even going towards this divine connection that's like a twin flame or whatever. They're, you know, your person, and you are like, this is like a casual dating here. For some of you, that's what you're doing. And that's where the interference is coming in. Some of you are casually dating, and then that's where... Okay, so I apologize for the delay once again. My camera ran out of space. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have casual dating and available. Okay, so somebody could be definitely just casually dating. This could be with interference. Somebody thinks maybe there's interference when there's not. There's just casual interactions with, whoever that is. And then there's the available. So it's your person being available. So this could happen during the spring, or you could find that out about they're available, that they're just kind of casually dating somebody. So that's for some of you. Okay, it's getting cold in here. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to, like, now we're without power again, so I'm like, ah, crap, wish I'd done this earlier. Okay, so we got our most amount of power we've had in a while, so, alright, let's move on. I was saying move on to a different deck. Okay, so let's see, will you reconcile? Okay, I see that this could very well be a yes for most of you, yeah. Alright, let's see, will you reconcile with your person? Make the effort, so somebody has to make the effort, or it would require great effort and time to make this happen. So yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Alright, so yeah, if you'll make the effort, that's definitely into the connection. That's good that's with any relationship. If you make the effort, it's, you know, usually gonna be reciprocated, hopefully, when we have romantic feelings. So yeah, there's definitely romantic feelings. You guys feel very, very connected to each other. Yeah, definitely. Okay, all right. So let's see. Will you reconcile? Will you reconcile with your person? Will you reconcile? This is the Twin Flame Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. That is lovely. If you're interested, she has an Etsy shop. Adjustments are required. Yeah, exactly. So it's possible. This was kind of like the other video that I put out on Valentine's that I have not been able to post. I'm so sorry I didn't actually have. I have spotty internet right now, basically. So just know that I don't have a way to, and you know, no power, no internet, obviously. So okay, so we have getting bored. Yeah, this person's getting bored, and this is getting boring. You know, and that could have been what, you know, kind of the connection that happened, like, and sleep is getting boring. That's what they're saying. Sleep is getting boring, that, you know, they've been sleeping a lot. They might be really depressed about your situation. But it's like the 5Ds even getting boring. They're like, when are we going to bring this into fruition, into the 3D? Like, how are we going to ground this? And they are seeking out old love as well. So it's like they're being drawn to, you know, you, if you're, you know, you guys, again, are not together. So yeah, it says love spell, bat wing powder, lavender and sage, charm of an owl. So that's interesting. So yeah, I don't know if that's an actual potion, but that's what's on the card. So it's really cool. So yeah, so I have to keep saying that, but it feels like there could be some adjustments required. Their life is feeling boring. They want to change. Or someone feels like they're your person, you feel like they're seeking out old love, or they're thinking about their people. So let's see here, what else? Okay, let's see what astrological signs they could be. Okay, so who's this person that looks like you might reconcile with? Yeah, this person may want to reconcile with an old love, and this is an old, you know, you guys could be old, you know, and you've already had this relationship. So a lot of you could have just been casually dating and then met someone really special and really important, and that's beautiful. So good for you. You know, and that love is worth kind of getting to know this person. There might be some adjustments required. You do have looking for something that fulfills your higher purpose. Okay, so what are some of the astrological signs for this child, their person? Who's this person they're going to reconcile with? Are they going to reconcile and who with? Okay. Okay, so we have Libra on the floor. Libra here, so they could be a Libra or have Libra strong in their chart. We have Scorpio. Of course, we had Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn up there with the Queen of Coins. We had 2 Libras. I'm sorry about that. So one for luck and transition. So that's beautiful right there. We've got lots of air here with Aquarius and Gemini. So heavy on the air signs. So you guys may have gone through some stress and like cycles where like you feel like things are going good, but then things get stressful. And then with that scorpionic energy there, Scorpio, love. Lepidolite is beautiful for love, so if that's something that you're interested in attracting love, keeping lepidolite on you will help with that. We have Aquarius, yeah, and you guys know I love Aquarius. So look, and I just said love. Everybody knows why. Aquarius are bomb. I have an Aquarius moon, so yeah. That's about luck and love. So your luck is changing in love. Okay, so you've been stressed out. You've been stressed over your luck. Your luck may have had like a really, your person or you had a really bad streak, like with luck. Okay, and it's maybe on purpose because maybe they have like this Aryan energy coming in. We have Aries. Aries is very important here. This is about manifestation. So yeah, and if you're in Aries, you can 100% manifest whatever you want, whenever you want it. If you want something committed, boom, committed. You know, or whatever usually. Sometimes we commit to, you know, emotionally unavailable partners. Not to say that isn't everybody, you know, sometimes people have those patterns, but we have Cancer here. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Earlier I was saying that I felt that with the child of the moon. Yeah. Okay, that's so beautiful. And Capricorn's kind of at the bottom of the deck. Oh, on both sides, health. Yeah, so what is this one about? So this one is, the birthstone is garnet. So happy birthday, Capricorn. I know it's not January, but it is February. So happy birthday, and also happy birthday, Aquarius. Woohoo! We're about ready to go into Pisces season soon. Yeah, so interesting energy here. So I feel like your person could have a very good mix here. So like of air and water and fire. And that's really pretty within, and some earth over there too. So yeah, heavy dominance on Cancer here. So it's a special message for Cancer, for sure, your person. This is about your person. Okay, so what would they say to you if they could? What kind of messages would they say to you if they could right now? What would they say? Let's get some last messages and then we'll get some advice. What would they say to you if they could right now? What would they tell you? Aw, I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. Hot. Yeah, this person definitely, this is something you miss about them. They miss about you. You know, miss those things, miss the small things like, you know, eating dinner or eating food or being out at a restaurant or, you know, kissing or, you know, love making, all those things with you. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. So this is definitely somebody who still feels a deep connection. Look at this with the Ace of Swords. That's a deep connection with the Two of Cups. They feel this deep connection for you. There may have been interference. They may be dating another person. That is for some of you, or they may be married or in a commitment. That could be for some of you, or they could be struggling between a soulmate connection and a twin flame connection. The soulmate connection is showing up very healthily. The twin flame connection, not so much, but that's also telling me that this is a decision, that this is where your heart lies right now with the soulmate and not so much with the twin flame. But you're trying to heal all of these connections just the same with the star. Oh, okay, so they're bringing more to me. All right, so we're going to channel really hard. Okay, so yeah, they feel deeply connected to you with the star and the Two of Cups. Of course, they feel extremely connected to you. They think about you all the time. They love you. They miss you. This pile, they miss the crap out of you. They feel very, very, very connected to you. So will you reconcile? Okay, so let's roll the dice here. I might get one more message. I know we're going a little long, but I'm going to get one more message. Okay, so what about this one? We're gonna see what else they would say to you. Just 1 second. What did I just say to you? I feel like this, you guys need the words. You need to hear me say it, because it'd be them saying it like that in the reading. So what would they say to you if they could right now? Will they reconcile with you? Will you reconcile with this person? Okay. What words do they have? Okay, first one out. Ascending, we have a special purpose, my love. Number 8, which is the number of infinity. So this is knowing that your connection has a special purpose, that you have a specific purpose to ascend, to grow through positive connections, soul connections, making soul connections, soul friends. You know, your soul tribe is very important to you, and you don't let that kind of stand in the way of your purpose. You don't you may love, but you may not let it stand in the way of your divine goal. Your divine goal is to nurture any spiritual connections as much as you can to see where they would grow or go, and meeting people as far as they meet you. So that's really beautiful. So they know you have a special purpose in this connection. You do. It's confirming you do. You have it with both connections. If you have multiple connections going on, you have it in your soul tribe. You're person, and you're being called to surround yourself with people who are nurturing and caring and giving, and that support you, you know, and also call you on your shit when you need to be called on, like both, like giving you a little bit of, you know, tough love at times too, but also being able to have boundaries, you know. Attraction, I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. Yeah, this person is absolutely drawn to you uncontrollably. You're drawn to each other uncontrollably. I can feel it. It's pretty hot. So yeah, absolutely. Beautiful energy. Yeah, attraction. So there's so much chemistry here. They're highly attracted to you. They find you intensely amazing and gorgeous, and they want you to know that. They want you to know how important you are to them. Yeah, so that's really lovely. I like that. So will you reconcile? Let's get some more. I just want to keep going for you guys. I feel like we have to keep going. It's getting long, but bear with me. Okay, and then we'll roll those dice. We'll roll the die and we'll find out. Just the one. Okay, alright. So will you reconcile? I want you back. Yeah, probably haunted. So they are haunted by the fact that they're without you. I want you back. So they want to tell you, I want you back. That I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. We have a special purpose, my love. This purpose is bigger than this. And they may be upset if you're choosing a soulmate over a twin. Your twin's going to be upset. I'm just going to tell you right now, because the Lover's right there. So tell me about the Lover's reversed. Sorrow. Yeah, this is sorrow. This person is sad about this. This is sad. This is sad about this connection. I think when any connection goes sour or goes south, especially when it's really, really important to us, it sometimes haunts us forever. And the sorrow that haunts us is going to be what instantly you know when you have a higher purpose with someone. And you could be with a soulmate and still be like looking back at a past love, okay? Or you could be in a soul connection and you're looking back at a past love and you're kind of replaying things from the past. Maybe this person said in the past that they want you back because they were haunted by you, and there's a lot of sorrow in this connection. There's a lot of grief here. So, but they intensely want to tell you they love you, they want you back, that they're haunted by you, and this brings them great sorrow. And they want to know if you're available, are you dating other people, things like that. They're kind of interested to know what you're up to. So if you haven't talked to this person in a while, they're like, oh, is she available? Or he available? Are they dating someone else? Okay, so will pile number 1 get back with their person? Yes, we have yes, and I'm going to show you. Yay! Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so excited for you. Please comment down below and let me know how this resonated, because, oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, and if you haven't watched him, he's amazing. Anthony with Cancer Moon's Tarot. He is awesome. For some reason, his card is coming out here, so I don't know if he watched my channel or watched it somehow. Oh my god, that would be amazing if he did. I'd be like, whoa! So, woo! If you are here, thank you for watching, and I'm so humbled. And yes, you guys will get back with this person, so you'll reconcile. Yay! Alright, if you're looking for a personal reading, the link is down below. If this did not resonate, you can pick another pile. Otherwise, I'll see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. Okay, so for pile number 2, let's find out if you're going to reconcile with your person. Are you guys going to get back together? Alrighty, okay. Special thanks to Deborah and Diane, both from A Joy Forever and Enlightened Visions, for being so lovely. One is a client, one I met through my sweet girlfriend. She introduced me to Deborah, and her heart balm. So check them out. I'm going to link the information down below. This video is going to take a little while to come out. I will be without internet for close to a week at this point, and maybe even longer. So because of the storms here in Texas. So I apologize for being off the grid. It's not on purpose. I've been working my butt off. Remember, guys, it is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I say, guys, I'm from up north. I'm not from Texas. Everybody, y'all know I'm from Colorado. I rep Colorado hard and very proud of my state. So yeah, so let's see if you and your person are going to reconcile. Ooh, so excited. Let's find out. Ooh, we have the secret path. Number 44, so that could mean something to someone. Could be an age, could actually just be, fours are all about stability. Like relationships. They're all about learning about relationships. They're learning about balance here. So it says, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, and mystical traditions. Ley lines, I believe that the last time I looked that up, because I wasn't familiar with that term, are things like Stonehenge and different placements along the grid of the world. So look those up. They may have mean something to you. You guys may know more than I do about it. I just know kind of the basic information because I had pulled that card before. So the secret path is where you're going, where you and your person are going down the secret path. Okay, so it's like following you're irresistibly pulled towards each other or down specific paths. You have your own mystical traditions, it says here. So you may be an empath, a psychic, a medium, whatever you want to call yourself. I believe that we all have the capability to do what I'm doing. Some of it is natural and innate, and some of it is built. If you don't feel like you have that, it is all about intuition. It is about accessing higher consciousness and your mind. And so this is a really beautiful thing. So you may feel like this person, you're drawn to them and you're drawn down this path, and they may feel the same for you as well. So let's see, we're going to start with the tarot here and see will you guys reconcile? Will you guys get back together? Oh, and I needed to sage a little bit more, so I'm going to get my fire stick and I sage a little bit for y'all's video, so that we can get some good positive energy going and flowing for your reading. And let's find out what's gonna go. So it's saying even if you don't reconcile with this person, they're saying that you're still being led down the spiritual path. Don't ignore that, or down a specific path. So understandably so, it is general, so the majority of you may or may not. So we'll find out. We'll go into it. We'll get hard into it and see what's going on. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. I'm gonna let this burn on the side over here. Yes. All right. Got us a little saging, clearing out that negativity. Okay, will you guys reconcile? Will y'all reconcile? Get back together. We make up. And if you're drawn to pile number 2, twos are about working together. Everything in the tarot deck, if you think about it, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. But it can be about different decisions, going in one direction or another, because twos are about obviously two directions. But they're also about union. They're all about coupling. They're all about coming together. So. And of course I chose the heart for pile number 2. I thought that would be real beautiful for you guys. So let's see. Will you get back together? Okay. Alright, so we got some crazy energy already coming out. Okay. Alright, so we have the Seven of Cups, and usually we all know that's about a lot of different choices. And in this card, it absolutely is. It's saying there's all these cups, all these options, all these choices. There are all different kinds of paths we can always take. There may be 7 of them for you. The spirit may be saying you have 7 options, or you have multiple options. Not all of them are good. It's like figuring out what is the best direction. Okay, being able to still, even if you don't come back together with this person, I feel like some of you have learned to be okay with that, or you're accepting it, because we have the Hermit here, Virgo in energy, very strongly through that card. But this card talks about like the High Priest or the High Priestess, when they get overloaded, when they get overwhelmed, or when they're doing spiritual, when they're meditating, when they're really connecting with their spirituality, when they're able to kind of follow their heart, or to connect, in the 5D with someone, but the physical world not be able to connect with them. That is for some of you. You could be able to, getting back together is kind of it's a broad term, and reconciling. And I really mean like in the 3D, but they're also saying like you have this person, you have a connection with this person in the higher realms. A lot of you, this is definitely a soul connection that's coming very strongly through this message with the Hermit. The Hermit is saying like, don't give up, keep going. You know where you're going. And even if this has broken down, we have the Lovers reverse. So a lot of people see this as a twin flame card. I'm actually feeling it strongly. For some of you, this could be the case. You could be dealing with a twin flame. You don't have to be. And a lot of us are in kind of complicated situations. I feel like this could be very complicated, okay? The Hermit is saying like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what path to go down. And I feel like it's unclear right now. Things are fuzzy. Things are not known about this connection. So it's almost like a mystery that unfolds over your lifetime. And you will feel like this person and you that you're asking about have a lot of history, or you will have a lot of history. And you guys have a lot of options. So do you want to choose this connection or don't? That's for some of you. A lot of you, you're in a separation on purpose to learn something, to grow. Okay, will you reconcile? Good, one more. 2 of coins. Okay, so yeah, like I was talking about, 2 of coins. Okay, so somebody, I can't lie, the 2 of coins can signify that there are 2 different people involved. Let's clarify the 2 of coins, please. Doesn't have to be. For some of you, that's not the case. Yeah, you have history here. We have the Faith card, like you've given up faith, maybe that it'll happen, or that things will happen in the physical world, or you're coming to terms with it, that you're going to be okay if it doesn't, okay? But it's also Spirit saying, have faith. Don't give up, okay? We have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, but this is like memories that are not always good. So this connection has some tough memories, and we're going to find out why. Because we got the Tower here, but this is heavy. This is almost like a tower moment, like going through a tower moment. A tower is coming down, or it's coming for the connection. So I'm sorry, be aware. For those of you that have just broken up with somebody, I'm so sorry. If this is a person that you're separated from and it hasn't been very long, some of you it has been a long time, some of you it hasn't, but this tower's like either already come, you're in the middle of it, or it's coming, or all 3 are true. Hey girl. Okay. All right, so. Okay, and then we have the 7 of coins, putting in like a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. But again, this is into putting effort into yourself and into understanding why this tower had to happen. So sorry, guys, I'm trying not to make so much noise with my chairs. Okay, so yeah, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of history with you and this person. 6 of Cups, 7 of coins, a tower. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna find out what's at the heart of the matter. Okay, so will you get back together? I still feel like you've detached from that possibility. A lot of you are just like, it's okay. If we don't, it's okay. 4 of Wands, okay. Yes. Okay. This is the basis of it. So it is an 11-11 card. This 4 of Wands is saying like, it's a yes card for me. Would you reconcile or see each other again or something? Yes. And again, that has to do with some of you, you're just going to keep visiting them in the other dimensions, you know, the 5D and above, and, you know, anything above the 3D, even the 4D, you know, and etc. We're going to go, 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 go. Straight up the spiritual ladder. So yes, a lot of you, I feel like this could be a yes with this Four of Wands. All right, so let's see. Will y'all reconcile? Let's see what happened. What kind of connection, like what messages coming through here? Whoop. That one wanted to come out very soon. Okay, so I'm just going to notate it and show it to you because it did flip. You didn't see that. Okay, so sometimes those are like extra cards. They call them something, and I can't remember what the name of it is. I came across an article the other day that was talking about what they're called, what kind of, you know, flip out cards, or like when you shuffle they don't take, things that are on the bottom of the deck. Those are the types of term for it. So if anybody knows, put it down below, but I'm going to find it. I'll put it down below if I can remember. Okay, so are you going to reconcile? Yes. Oh my God. See this very soon. Very soon. So very soon something's going to happen or change. Either it's a breakup of a connection, and then it's, you know, that's a possibility. I know you guys don't want to hear that. I get that. If you're with somebody and you're like, oh, I'm not going to break up, that's fine. And I would never wish that. But also, this is why. Deception. Because somebody is being false, or there's some type of deception here, or some type of secrets, or things that have to be cleared out. And very soon you're going to find out some type of deception. I'm so sorry. Gosh, you guys, I'm just a messenger. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to take 2 more. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yes. So either way, try and keep your thoughts happy, positive, good. Whatever you want to manifest will manifest very soon. So be careful what you wish for is what they're saying. Like, if you want this connection, boom, it could just happen. Very, very quickly with the Tower here. Tower talks about like a lightning strike that goes boom and like hits. And it can either be a good thing or a bad thing. It's really just like, there's so many factors involved. Y'all know what I mean. Codependency. Okay, so there could also be some codependent issues in your connection with your person, with you, things like that. So just be careful of that. Just be aware of that. You may already know that, though. You may know your person is very codependent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is huge change, and I hate to be the bearer of some bad news. Something's going down in your connection. I don't know what it is. A lot of you, if that's not the case, you've already gotten past this. You already know what this is. This is talking about like the past of your connection. Okay, and maybe talking about 2 different connections here too. Could be multiple people, and that could include friends, family, etc. I do feel that, like, and you could have known each other from childhood because the 6 of Cups is there and it's reversed. It's also a soulmate card, so there's twin flames and soulmates coming out here. Okay, we have to balance this out. 5s are about change, but listen, it's what you make of it, and even in the darkest of hours, just keep hanging on, is what they're saying. Keep hanging on. Don't give up hope. Keep an open mind. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Keep an open mind about this. Try and, you know, somebody else around you could be going through a Tower moment. This could be your person. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. Your person could be finding out that somebody was really deceptive, and they're dealing with that or some codependency. But very soon, you know, you guys could get back together too, or that things could come rapidly into focus within your connection. And they're saying that somebody could be coming into your life very soon. Stay optimistic about your love life if you've given up. You know, if you're just like, oh, you know, let's just see if we're going to get back together. You know, I listen to readings just for fun. Like, I try not to take them all so seriously. I take the parts of them, again, that resonate for me. And then I just go about my business. And sometimes they really cause me to be like, oh, shit, like, she or he is good. You know what I mean? And, oof, man, there's been ones that have 1,000% come true. So, you know, our gifts are rare, and we share them with you. So thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you. I feel like as from one person to another who whoever's watching, that you guys are amazing. And don't forget that. Don't forget that you're amazing, okay? If you've forgotten or you're going through a hard time, you know, and you've lost faith in this connection, you know, it's because, and it could have been because of a lot of tower moments, because of this deception in the past. And it's just like, it's eroded the connection is what they're telling me. Some type of lies. Okay, on my way. Look at that! Oh my gosh! You guys could have an Egyptian background or some type of Egyptian history here. You could have been soulmates in an Egyptian life, or you know, something along those lines. Whatever the divine connection is, you could. Sorry, I keep putting up the terms. Everybody likes it, but a divine connection. Let's just put that out there. Divine connection is on its way. Number 7. It's a very spiritual card. This connection is on its way. Okay. This person is on their way to you. So keep an open mind, even if things have been real fucked up. Now, this is also, you know, this is very soon and on their way. So yeah, I mean, so far this reading is a overwhelming yes for the majority of you. Justice, okay. So this could be about, you know, marriage. Justice is about marriage. Number 11, which is divine, again, divine connection, spiritual growth. Very Libra energy there. Heavy Libra with that card. Being able to kind of see things for what they are. Something fair, something balanced with justice. Something that evens the scale. Justice is all about karma though too. It's like karma's on its way, okay? And it's making another round to smack us again after we've already, you know, are down on the floor. So really sorry to hear that for some of you. It's just like a never-ending smackdown. Like you're already down, and they're like, "Cool, how many more levels can you go down?" And you're like, "No, like stop." Okay, can we work things out? Yo, person wants to work things out. They want to know if they can work things out. They definitely are thinking about these things. They're trying to figure out if they can make this relationship work. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's see, what else? I'm gonna reconcile. Yeah, narcissist energy. Okay, so that's narcissism here, and you'll know that it falls on a spectrum, and to call someone a narcissist outright is to classify them under the DSM. So currently, everybody uses this term to throw it out there for a lot of things and a lot of mindsets and a lot of people and things like that. It is a collective energy though too. So just know that everything falls on a spectrum, just like autism, just like any disorder. There's a lot of different gradients. There's a lot of different levels. And with narcissism, it goes from like a healthy ego to like an unhealthy ego. So y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of you have this narcissist empath paradigm. Also, you've been raised by narcissists, and so your divine partner. You guys can argue with me on this all you want. Eventually, I'm going to do a video about it. But your divine partner was never necessarily born divine. So if you have a person who treats you like crap, male or female or transgender, whoever they are, just know that. I'm sorry, losing my train of thought. There's noises out there. Just know that not everybody is perfect. So when you watch channels, please, please, please use your intuition about when people say, "Oh, your divine masculine would never do that. Oh, he would never cheat. Oh, he would never." Bull crap. That is a bunch of bull. You want to know why? Because we're all human, and nobody is born. I mean, not everybody. There's probably a small portion of us born as a divine being that never makes mistakes. That's not true about humanity. And there are no perfect people. So if we remember that, we know that that's a load of crap. So you can argue with me all you want in the comments, but if you think about it, I am right. It has nothing to do with the fact that your divine, when they tell you your divine masculine or divine feminine or your divine partner, person could not do bad things to you. It's crap. If anything, the more that you love a person, the more that you're involved with them, the more you share your soul with that person. If you are a twin flame, if it's a soul union of some sort, the more that that's the case, the more you know that it's going to be sometimes harder because you're going to hurt each other. Because you're looking for attention because you haven't healed wounds. And the narcissism doesn't discriminate between genders or people or races. It's like, hey, and it can rear its ugly head in very different ways. It is a nature nurture. And in psychology, a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists and nurses and doctors that believe in what I do would tell you you're full of shit when you tell somebody. And the thing is, you're poisoning the collective when you tell somebody that only your divine masculine or feminine or divine person is just loving and caring and they never would hurt. Bullshit. It is bullshit. We all hurt each other. We all do. So think about that the next time you watch a channel, because it's not true. And at least on my channel, I'm going to give you the truth as I know it and as I've seen it and as I've witnessed it. I was raised by narcissists. Now, they're all different levels, okay? They are the true epitome of it in the DSM. They do qualify throughout what I, studying counseling would diagnose. So you could be dealing with somebody just like that. And what I said is going to ring true. And this could be your tower moment with me. You could be like, well, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about. I do. And I'm not wrong. So not in this respect anyways. Because we're all human. We all hurt each other. We all make mistakes. All right, moving on. So we're going to get back together. So this could be why you guys broke up, is this narcissistic bullshit. It's getting into those energies. It's acting like that. Whether you are classified or they're classified on that level, it's that energy that still is being reflected back at you and your person. And relationships are a reflection. So we can't say that, if we know who our twin flame or our soulmates are, that we're not going to reflect those things back to each other. We're not going to have those same issues. We will, because if one of us fits that criteria, the other one does, and vice versa. Or it's a mindset of being me, I'm most important. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I get into it all the time. My ego is so hard to stomp, but I'm also an Aries Pisces. The Aries part of me, everybody knows not to fuck with Aries. You want to know why? And you want to know why people hate us the most? Because when we tell you the truth, you are not always ready for it. We could trigger you. We say things literally not with any malintent, but people immediately are like, nope, you're a bitch, you're an asshole, whatever. That's not true. That's not true at all. And if you knew us well and you got past that and you really got to dig deep, you'd understand how an Aries really is. If we are passionate, if we are fire, if we are loving, if we are going crazy over you, we love the shit out of you. We love the shit out of you. But we have tempers and we get crazy and we get angry, okay? Because we care. If we didn't care, you wouldn't even know. We'd be like, okay, and we'd move on with our lives. So if an Aries is mad at you, ask yourself why. And if you said something dumb too, we'll call you on your dumb shit. Like, we are just like that. A Virgo will call you on your dumb shit. They'll tell you, damn, you acting dumb. And they may not say it like that, but they're going to be like, yo, what's going on? So that's the thing. You're that Empress, and you know it. And you're not going to be putting up with this narcissistic energy. You're not going to be getting into it yourself. You're not going to be roped into it, because as soon as you do, that's where codependent, that's where a unhealthy relationship starts, and that's where it can destroy it, especially matched with deception. Oh yeah. So there you go with that Empress, and that's number 3. Mind, body, and soul. Okay, so the Empress is kind of a Taurian energy here, very grounded energy. Taurians can be very, very stubborn. Trust me, I know a lot of them, so you cannot come at me in the comments without me being like, and I'm a stubborn person too. I know. It's not always bad. So that Empress they know you're their Empress. They know. They want to work things out. They want some type of justice. They're on their way, and they want to, and this may cause a lot of disruptions. Within, you have 6s again, so you have past life stuff. You have 7s twice here. You have a 3 here. You have lots of 2s over there, and 2 7s. So 7 7 7, 2 2 2. You may be seeing those. 6 6 6. People associate that with the devil and things like that. Not necessarily what that is for. Obviously, you can do your research about that. But it's all about with the 6s are about past or about. usually about memories or about like the Six of Pentacles is a balanced energy. So it is working on things, okay? So it's like a Six of Pentacles here is very true to this card. I'm sure that what this author of these cards definitely wanted to convey here. So yeah, you're the Empress, and you know it, okay? Running away, because somebody was running away, and you may be running away from their narcissistic energy. You could be running away from this person, especially if they were involving you in third-party situations, or they were married, or some other crap like that. So let's see. Are you guys going to reconcile? Before we roll my die and find out, we're gonna find out. Are you guys going to reconcile? Is this the right deck? I feel like this is not the right deck. They're telling me to use a different deck. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Will you guys reconcile? Will you reconcile? Will you get back together? I feel like, wow. So far, it's an overwhelming yes. It's a matter of time. It could take some time because look at that secret path. That secret path is like starting it. It looks like that path goes on. You can't see where it goes in the trees. So that path is going to take some time. You know, it could take some time. But a lot of them is like very soon. Oh yeah, what did I say with that? Mirrored feelings. Whatever you feel that they're feeling about you, you feel about them. This is exactly what, if you're wondering how they feel about you, how they feel about the situation, a lot of you, it's the exact same. They're like, I'm sorry I ran away, or whatever. You're my Empress, or you're my Emperor. Can we work things out? I want some justice. I'm on my way. Okay, like, I'm sorry about the things I've done. Yeah. Okay. We have feeling blue. So this person isn't feeling very good. They're feeling kind of sad. Okay, so if you're feeling blue, they're feeling blue. You know, and that could be understandable, especially when you've got mirrored feelings with that person. You know, if you're going through a rough time, they're going through a rough time. And if you're not sure, it's like, this makes you guys sad, okay? And when you mirror these feelings back to each other, it's almost like that's what makes somebody run away. It's like as soon as you show that mirror to them, they can't handle it, or vice versa, and it's like somebody runs, or this connection just crumbles, and, you know, yeah. Because here we got rotten and poison. Okay, so a lot of you, it's just like, will you get back together? But, you know, is it poisonous? Is it, you know, are we poisoning each other? Is something really, you know, like not very good? And this is bad. They're saying with those mirrored memories and feeling blue, feeling rotten. Okay, so they could just be feeling under the weather about this. They feel sad about this, though. They feel angry about it as well, watching or spying. So yeah, this person is watching it. They're spying on your social media accounts, especially Twitter and Instagram is what I'm getting for some of you. I don't know why anybody would spy on Twitter. You don't see any photos, but whatever. Okay, yeah, so you guys may be watching and spying each other, especially because there's mirrored feelings, because there could be mirrored behaviors, mirrored habits, fake profiles is what I'm getting. So will you guys get back together? Yeah, but that's because you're simply adored. They adore you. You adore them. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's that energy of like watching you be adored. Like it gets them, like when they spy, it makes them feel bad. And then they start feeling some crazy feelings, and then you start feeling them, and they feel bad, and then you feel bad, and it's this like cycle. Confronting issues, yeah. So this is require confronting some issues in order to come back together. But yeah, this could be very well be what this on this way and this very soon be confronting issues and telling each other you adore each other or something along those lines. Wow, that was weird. Deeply in love potion. Yeah, they're deeply in love with you, and they're going to probably share that up, and that's going to bring you guys deeper into love. You're going to be more feeling loved. You guys are going to be speaking in love. If you can adore each other, confront some issues, but know that you're doing it because you love each other. Tangled up. So yeah, this relationship feels a little tangled up. It feels a little complicated. It feels like there's a lot of things that things that that make it complicated. That just make it complicated. There's no other way of like putting it simply. Like that simply adored. They were simply adored. What would they say to you? Oh, goodness. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so this is what comes into play with this connection. This person is very much worried about reaching out. They're scared to reach out. Okay, they are afraid that you'll reject them. And again, these are mirrored feelings. This could be exactly how you feel again. Take everything as I said and flip it and reverse it. Like a Missy Elliott song. I put my game down, flip it and reverse it. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. Okay, so yeah, once you're gone or once you've left them behind, they still are like, you're here. You're still here. Like you haven't gone. They know that this is a different connection than anything else they've ever felt before. They're afraid that you're going to reject them. So that's coming through very strongly here as well. They're just like afraid of reaching out because what if you reject them? And you may have already rejected this person, you know, and you're just wondering like, hey, you know, maybe you changed your mind after that too. Like, well, you know, or you just kind of wonder like, hey, what's going to happen in the future? Click. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Oh yes, this person's like, everywhere I go, what's that song? It's like, you're on my mind, on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. Somebody, I'm going to put that down below. I'm going to have to listen to this whole entire video again for you guys. You love me though. So, alright, so that's it. Everywhere I go, I look around. They look around. They're like, you're magically going to be like, you're magically going to show. Okay, so I'm so sorry. My camera ran out of space, as it tends to do. And so I apologize. So, yeah, they magically feel like you're going to be there. You're like wherever they're at. We're definitely keeping an eye on you. Let's see some more messages here. We're going to look at The Journey of Love 2 by Bridget. Let's get a few more messages and we'll look at some zodiac signs. And then we'll roll the die and find out if you, what the die says, if you're going to be getting back together. So, are you getting back? Are you and this person getting back together? Person on your mind. This video. Woo. Okay. We've got attraction. I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. Yeah, they're definitely drawn to your connection to you. It's like they keep getting pulled back to you. In your connections. That's very beautiful energy there. So 43 boils down to another 7. Sevens are very, very spiritual numbers. It's all about being on that secret path, that spiritual path. And 13 fertile. Ooh, so this is about like having babies together. So this person wants to have kids with you, or you could have children with this person. But they see this as growing. This relationship is very much able to grow. It says, I want you to be the parent of my child. Yeah. Number 13, which boils down to the number 4. All right, so let's look at some zodiac signs real quick and see who this person could be. Remember, this could be in their chart. It doesn't necessarily have to be their rising sign. Or their suns. So it could be their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Saturn. So let's see. What is the zodiac sign of their person that they're asking about? Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have Aries. Yeah, I was talking about Aries earlier. The rhodonite helps with transition. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I believe it's a crystal. Prepares you and balances your actions so you don't shoot past your goal. Okay, so because the Aries are very goal oriented. Okay, but it helps with the transitioning between, you know, different phases of life and the way that we kind of move through relationships and things like that. Scorpio is here, so they could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in their chart. Again, Aries could be in their chart, or it could be in Aries. We have double Scorpio here, so they could, you know, have a lot of stress in their lives, but also that, I think that's Bloodstone, yeah, it helps with luck. And Scorpio on this card is a Snowflake Obsidian, which will help with stress. And we have double Virgo here, so more stress here. So yeah, if you're a Virgo, you definitely could be going through some stress within this connection. If they're a Virgo, they could be going through a lot of stress over this connection, stress trying to manifest. They may be stressing out, trying to manifest something, which is kind of the wrong vibration, obviously. So it's kind of getting into that vibration where we're, where we're able to help, you know, manifest faster and grow faster by changing our vibration. And that's very beautiful energy. We have two cards that come about, a lot of cards about growth here. With that fertile over there, we've got the Empress here. So yeah, you could be a mother, or you could be asking about a mother here specifically. So that could be a sign for some of you that you're, you know, this is your person. We have Taurus here. Okay, so opening the third eye, and Taurus is going to be specific to the Empress as well, and Libra energy there. And we have Libra with Justice coming through very strongly there. And then we have Pisces. Okay, and that's coming through with the crown chakra. So working on your crown chakra and your third eye, this person would need to do that possibly to help this manifest more, or to help their vibration, or that is something you can do for your person as well. Remember, mirrors, and especially if it's a twin flame that you're asking about, you want to focus on those things, because then you're helping your twin as well, because your soul grows with their soul, and whatever you nourish your soul with, they're going to feel that as well. So we have Cancer for the heart chakra. Yeah, so third eye, heart, and crown are going to be specific here. So this is a very green card on the back. So yeah, Cancer here is associated with the heart chakra, Taurus with the third eye, and Pisces with the crown. So they could be a Pisces, a Cancer, a Taurus, or have a Virgo, Aries, or Scorpio. We have Libra here. And with the Lovers, I'm sorry, I forgot to say Gemini. I apologize. So yeah, they could be any of these signs or have them in their chart. I'm going to do one more clarification, and then we will get some advice on the connection. I've got my advice card. I think I may have put the advice away, so I apologize, y'all. And then we'll roll our die and see what's going on. Alright. And of course, I've given a little bit of advice already, so you know, as far as managing stress, you know, that Hermit says that, like, if you're having trouble figuring things out in the physical world, to go inside, to meditate, to find your core and your center and grounding yourself. Working on those things, and these chakras can definitely help the connection. Keeping an open mind, addressing any type of issues, any type of codependency, any type of deception that has gone on. Working hard on yourself. That's always gonna attract what you want. So you know, that self-care and self-love is really, really important. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers reversed here? Okay, we have abuse. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely why you guys are not together. There could have been some type of, it says mental abuse, they gaslight you and or send mixed signals. Okay, so this could be someone who refuses to take responsibility for their actions, and instead of acknowledging them, they project them back onto you. That is exactly what gaslighting is. It's also trying to change your perception of the way things are. So when you tell them, hey, you're hurting me, or I don't like this, or this, I feel like this, they're like, no, you don't. So this could be on either side, because we have this mirrored feeling. So this could be a pattern between the two of you. So you both may gaslight or send mixed signals to the other, or that is part of the connection. Just know that it doesn't have to be on both sides, but it could be for some of you. But yeah, they may be hot and cold, in and out, up and down, and then that's abusive, you know, where they're kind of like, you know, they're kind of like pulling you in. It's like this push-pull, push-pull. Okay, let's clarify the Tower here. What is the Tower here, please? Okay, why is the Tower here? 3 different cards here that have popped out. Okay. So for some of you, again, there is abuse, and it can be mental and emotional. Okay, it could even be physical for some of you. It says they undermine your sense of self-worth and or self-esteem. So they make you feel bad about yourself, and that's not a really good connection. You know, obviously that's unhealthy. We all know that. So if that is the case, you know, you can seek counseling and things like that, and know that, you know, there's a possibility here that, you know, this person has done a lot of damage to you. And it's not okay. Mental, emotional, physical, any type of abuse is not okay. A lot of us don't even know that that's even happening, or that's what we're being subject to. Again, like I said, with that narcissist energy, that could be exactly why that tower came in here. This is what's happening. Or you're recognizing that, and you're like, oh my gosh, like something, you know, like this is not okay. And we have control. They do not like losing control due to fears of getting hurt. So this person may be very controlling or want to control the situation. And it's because they are, it's like a protective defense mechanism here. Not okay. Still, of course, when used, you know, very aggressively. Aries has problems with control, always have. You know, I'm going to call you out in the comments, because in Scorpio as well, and they have that, you know, more than other zodiac signs that could really have some control issues. It's probably because they grew up with a lot of abuse. It's possible that they were raised mentally and emotionally abused, and then that's what they're now doing in their relationships. Not saying it's okay, just saying that this could be a pattern. We have bad traits. We have jealousy. Their jealousy has become toxic. Careful, and don't be too trusting. Yeah, their jealousy, somebody's jealousy is definitely kind of interfering with the connection, and this is one of the reasons the tower is coming through. Somebody's just trying to control you. They're very jealous. They have a fear of losing you. They're jealous about this, and this comes off as abusive. Okay, so this jealousy turns into emotional and mental abuse, where they make you feel bad about yourself. They gaslight you. They send you mixed signals. They want to control the situation. So that could very much be what took place in your connection. And I'm very, very sorry if that was the case. You know, I am a big proponent of counseling and mental health within my schooling. So please know that there is help out there. If you need someone to talk to, please reach out. And there's definitely certain, you know, ways that you can get help with that, and hopefully get out of that connection. And if you got out of a connection like that before, good for you. Absolutely wonderful. And if you chose between somebody who was abusive and somebody who wasn't, somebody who's really good to you and treats you really well, I'm really proud of you. Good job. Because it takes a lot of gumption. It takes a lot of strength to do that. All right, so let's roll the die here and see, will you get back together? Will you get back together? We have yes. Okay. So, 2 yeses here, you know, for, that's great. That's wonderful. So that's wonderful. I'm very, very happy. Again, but be careful of that. Be careful of their bad traits, them losing control, these type of abusive behaviors. You know, see if you can help them, get them help, you know, as far as that's concerned, and hopefully they will. And this could be past energy, and maybe they have gotten help. And let's cross our fingers if that is the case, and they're going to confront these issues. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really liked the video, and if you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up, that's great, or subscribing, commenting below. I always love your comments. They are very lovely. Personal readings. If you would like one, the link is also down below. And some of the links to some of the wonderful ladies who have supplied some beautiful things for my channel are also there. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, and I will see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. Hey everyone, so if you picked pile number 3, sorry the card is not out, this is your message for will you and your person reconcile? Will you get back together? Alright, so I have a little cat here. It's a little dirty. We have no water at this point, but yeah, we're still working on that. So I haven't been able to wash my mat, so I apologize. I should have, like, my cat lays on it if I don't pick it up off the table, and then it just gets terribly dirty. So I apologize for the state of my mat. Thank you everyone for liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting, and all your personal readings have been magical. I am without internet right now, so hopefully that will be up too, so that I can get those personal readings completed for y'all. I can't take any new ones at this time because I can't even finish the ones I've got. I can record them, but I can't upload them at this time. So I am still working on this. So is most of the state of Texas. All right, so let's see if you and your person are going to get back together and kind of what happened in this connection or what's going on in their mind. So remember, it is general. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, we have riddle fisher, divination, seeking out and finding answers. Okay, so there's a lot of maybe a lot of mystery to your connection, a lot of riddles, a lot of things that you're finally figuring out now that you didn't really see before, a lot of signs and synchronicities that you're getting about this connection. And it's talking about like using spells and divination to kind of bring, and like the law of attraction to bring to you what you would like. So if you're a feminine watching or a masculine that practices, then keep doing that. They're saying that, keep working on your skills because you are very good at it. And you're just kind of starting. Some of you have blonde hair, kind of long, like this beautiful fairy here on this card. We have the number 3, which is about uniting mind, body, and soul. And of course, you picked pile number 3, so that's odd. 333. You could see a lot of 333. It's a very good number for manifesting. So yeah, seeking out and finding answers. So you may need answers from this person. You may not have gotten a lot of answers about this connection, or you're still trying to figure this connection out. For some of you, that's exactly what it is. You're still doing some spells or some work, or trying to figure out what this connection actually is, and why you're kind of like having either trouble with it, or why you guys are not speaking. That you definitely could be apart from this person for some of you, it's going to be 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years. Okay. Approximately, yes. Okay, so it's going to come in threes, and things do come in threes. Like when bad things happen, they talk about things coming in threes. Yes, that can be very true. For me, it comes in like 10s. When one thing goes wrong, I'm lucky if I get like 3 or 4. I'm like, okay, cool. But they just when it says, the saying says, when it rains, it pours. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And somehow I must be attracting that, so I have to work on that. So just know that if you're attracting kind of bullshit relationships, or just, crappy, this person was really crappy to you, I feel like that's the case. It's about seeking those answers within to find out why, what about ourselves is unhealed? What do we need to heal? What do we need to come to terms with? Okay, so let's see. Will you guys get back together? We'll get back together. Okay. Heavy, aren't we? Okay, so right off the bat, we've got every single card here is reversed, and sometimes, when they're upright, take the positive. When they're reversed, it's a negative. Sometimes it's a blocked energy. So I'm feeling here that this is a very, very much sorry, I'm just reading what they're saying to me. Okay, with this Page of Swords reversed, I feel like you as the viewer you're not like stalking or looking up this person very often. For most of you, you've accepted the situation for what it is currently, which is a beautiful energy to be in. Kind of lacking, because every time you do, it just puts you into anxiety and it triggers you. And if you are stalking, they're saying, or if you are looking up this person or still wondering about them, they're saying stop doing that. I know nobody wants to hear that, and I just mean it with love. They're saying that it's only causing you more and more triggers in your heart and your mind that cause not triggers that are healthy, that help us grow. They're more triggers of that deplete our self-esteem, that make us feel bad about ourselves, that stress us out, that give us a lot of anxieties with that Seven of Swords. Okay, so it's definitely that energy of like this person has turned her back on those swords and is trying to like they are piercing parts of her, but look, they've got like little at the tips. If it was upright at the tips, it's got like these glows to them. So it's like they're lessons that were meant to learn. So there were lessons with this person and with this connection that you were meant to learn. 7 is going to be very significant. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 of Swords. I apologize. Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, wait, that's 8. 8 of Swords. So you've learned from these lessons. You know better. You're like, I know better. I know I'm not supposed to be communicating. I know that I'm not supposed to be looking at their social media, because all these cards right here are specifically blue. So they're associated with the heart chakra. Or, sorry, not the heart chakra. They're associated with the throat chakra. So just know that you know in your heart, with the heart chakra, I didn't misspeak. Like they channel, sometimes they channel fast, but not today. They're very slow about it. They're like, listen, we understand the situation. We understand how badly you were hurt. Don't make it worse. Don't try and understand this riddle on the external world. You're meant to go within, like the hermit, like that Virgoan energy. You're meant to go inside and to learn something and to go and find your own answers and seek them out within yourself and on your own path, okay? We have the 6 of Cups here, and it is reversed. And like I said, with that energy, it can be interpreted multiple ways. For this one, I feel like this was a connection that it's like a breakdown. So you may have known this person when you were little, could have been 6 years old, could have been for 6 years for some of you as well. Could have been 6 weeks, could have been like a ghosting thing, like somebody just up and ghosted you and you're wondering if they're going to come back. And you're trying to figure out that answer. And I'm like the riddle master in a way, like, okay, tell me what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, I want to know. What they're saying is that, with the 6 of Cups upright, it's not upright though, so it's kind of reversed. So it's like the negative aspect of those positive memories that you have with this person. It's almost like when you think of them, they're saying, think of those things that you really, really didn't like about them. Don't be listing all that good stuff, because I listened to a TED Talk, and the reason I'm saying this is from that. It's talking about how to heal from a heartbreak. And one of the main things is like, don't check on them. Don't worry about them. Don't seek revenge on them. Don't worry about them. Their karma is coming with this judgment reversed. And if they made bad decisions, or you made a bad decision with this person in the past, try and figure out a way to let it go. I don't mean get over it, because that is not something that I would say. Like, unless I'm channeling somebody who's like, get over it. That's different. But no, you're going to get help getting through this. And yes, either you or this person made a bad choice in this relationship, and we'll find out here a little bit longer. Somebody with the 9 of Coins here, that's putting work in yourself. What they're saying is that work on yourself. If you haven't done that work on yourself into making better judgments, they're saying that's why you're stuck in this pattern with this person. They could be an air sign with the Page of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They could be younger. You could also have a son or a mother, or you connect with somebody younger, like a friend who, like, you're a mentor to, or you work with children. That's also what I'm getting here. You possibly like work at a daycare center, and a lot of those things like take up your time, or you're seeing a lot of bad judgments. You're seeing a lot of things in the world. We're also going through like a time of judgment here on Earth, and or that 9 of Coins reverse, it could also talk about relationships. It's a single energy, but when it's reversed, it's possible that you're taking your own journey. This is your own journey, and it is yours to, like, you can direct it. You can go wherever you want. And she's like, and here her eyes are closed, and she's looking kind of, well, they're almost closed, but she's looking at this key. So she's figuring out what this key opens, what this door opens. or what the key can open. Which door is she going to choose? So, or he watching, which door are you going to choose? And if you're asking about, if you're a masculine asking about a feminine, I feel like your feminine is kind of like not giving up on the connection, but just realize that like something about it is unhealthy. Something about it goes through this cycle with this moon underneath this Eight of Swords. Okay, this is definitely the being awake at night. Being usually these could make bad dreams. Some of you are taking medication to sleep. That's also what I'm getting. So because you've had bad dreams lately. You've had really bad dreams, and it could be bad dreams about the past, this judgment, this bad choice, okay? And this could have been something you did when you were single. It could have been something you did when you were, in a relationship. For some of you, it's going to be different. Let's get a little bit more here. We're going to get 4 more cards at the top. Okay, so are you going to get back together? I think for some of you, you're going to tell this person no. No. And it's because you're going to take your own journey. And I'm proud of that. Whatever that is. Yeah, faith. Lost hope. Faith is reversed. Look at that. And that's Taurus right there. So, Taurian energy coming through very, very strongly. Yeah. Okay, so they could be a Taurus or an air sign. They don't have to be them. But it's like losing faith. Look, it's another reverse card. Let me shuffle these again. It feels like a lot of them. I'm not shuffling. Good, but I feel like I doubt it because they mean it to come out that way. So yeah, interesting energy. So it's like you may have given up faith that this is going to work out, or that you'll be back together. Okay, and it could be for many reasons that you've moved on from this relationship, but you're just curious to see. Palace of Wands. Okay, so. Here it is, the only upright card that's coming through, which is beautiful. But this is like what you can have or what you could have had with this person. You could have had a home. You could have been married to them. You could be separated from them, whatever way that is, legally or even that's not even really legally. That's just more of a term. So you could be, not with this person anymore, but this is a possibility that this is what you want, or everything you want is that Palace of Wands. Palace of Wands is all about passion. It's fiery, it's direct, it's a beautiful energy because like the Ace of Wands in the deck, when we get all the way to like the 10, think of the 10 and then right after the 10 to me is what this Palace of Wands represents. It's like the trump card of the deck. It's saying that like keep being fiery, passionate, independent in your energy. Okay, and the more that you want something, the law of attraction is to not chase it. Remember, if you chase something or you go after something aggressively, it doesn't want you. It's repelled. Okay, but that's exactly that runner-chaser dynamic. So when you get into a space of being like, I've got my own Palace of Wands and building up my own empire, you have the ability to do that. And you have faith in all of this, but like you had faith, like you guys could make things beautiful. And they're saying, yes, you absolutely could, that you could come together with this person and have this Palace of Wands. Okay, and it just may take some work or some time. Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is about truth and communication and honesty. More air here. So yeah, it's wanting to kind of use our logical minds to figure this out. Our fire and our air. So this could really be somebody who has fire and air. With this Judgment card, I feel like you're very much in the middle. It's the heart of the reading. So Judgment is about an awakening. So it's possible that your person hasn't fully awakened yet to this connection, or to some of the patterns that they, or also they're kind of getting their karma. I always feel that with this card. I feel it with Justice and Judgment both, because I feel like it's like this being judged by a higher power for mistakes in the past. You may be very, very hard on yourself for mistakes that you made in the past with this connection. You may have found out some truth, and that may be what kind of jolted the situation, or you found out something that maybe flipped all this upside down. Okay. These look sideways. Everything looks sideways. Yeah, it absolutely looks sideways. Like, it's probably because I'm sitting sideways. Okay, so everything's kind of sideways. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I'm putting the cards down that way, and that's no mistake. Three of Cups. Wanting this joyful reunion, wanting to celebrate, wanting things to be beautiful, wanting the truth about this connection. Mardi Gras or New Orleans could be specific to your connection somehow. So, but there also could have been like a third party situation where somebody was, they were acting single when they weren't around you. I'm sorry, that sucks. If that's your situation, like that's awful. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. 4 and 4 and one more. That would be 9. Again, we have 9 tarot here. Okay, and ending a cycle would be that last, the first tarot card, but the one as I go up the middle here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's see. Are you guys gonna get back together? Are you guys gonna get back together? Ooh. My cards are slipping. And I do have a die here as well, so we're gonna roll the die eventually and see what Spirit has to say about whether you will get back together with your person or not. Some of you are just celebrating with friends because, and you've told them the truth about this connection. You told them what this person did in the past. You told them you are not spying on them. You have detached yourself almost completely from them. Good for you. You've lost faith, or you've told them it's over, or time was up, and they had an opportunity to come forward with the truth and to tell you something about their dirty behavior maybe, or something to do with this connection, and they may have failed. So you know what? That's on them. That's that judgment. Now they have to face themselves, and they may be going through an awakening without you now, and you're like, sorry, you're going through your awakening alone when you could have had me and I could have showed you all the ropes. No, you want to go this route. Oh man, see, it's difficult. I can't even shuffle these cards, and they're not a hard deck to shuffle. Okay, so one more. Okay, are you guys? Yeah, I mean, it just keeps like you guys kept bumping heads, or this was a very like you kept coming back to the same issue over and over and over and over and over again. Destiny calls. Okay, so yeah, this is this number 38. So destiny calls. So you're being true to the fact that there's your palace. You know that you're on a spiritual journey, and you know that your destiny calls. This destiny for you both called you together. Okay, so that's why you met, and you may have yet met, when you were a lot younger for some of you. That's what I'm getting. High Priestess. Yes, number 2. You are just very much like me. You are able to, at this point, you're using your logic and your intuition to balance out your, how you go about your life. They're saying, listen to your intuition. You are a High Priestess. Your destiny calls. You have a bigger destiny. Your destiny is not to mess around with people, or be in relationships with people who are undecisive about you, who can't give you this Palace of Wands, who mess around on you, or involve third parties, or any of those things. You're like, nah. And this person may drink alone. I'm also getting that as well. So and you know that. Okay. And the stress of this may put you into a place where you drink alone too. So will you get back together? Yes! Look at that! You got the yes card. Okay. You know this as the High Priestess. You know your destiny calls that at some point you guys will get back together. So 35 is there, which is the number 8. Oh my gosh. And if we add these 2 cards, that's 10. So you may see, and this is 11. Number 38 is 11. So you may see some of these repeated numbers here. Let's see, 6. 888, and we see 888, 333, 222, 1111. Okay, so will you get back together? Yes, you know. You know that if you walked away from this person, that they need to be served, and that you're the key to to everything they want to know about. So they if you guys have been in separation, and they, you haven't actually confronted each other and expressed that you are a divine counterpart or something of the likes, or you haven't said your truth, it's like you're the key. Like they're never going to stop wondering about what truth you hold. So you both may be withholding truths from each other. That could be the case as well. When you get back together, so I mean, man, Spirit's already like, yes, it's worth it. Yeah, because this connection is worth it. You know it's worth it. The divine has told you so. Your high priestess in you, it's Cancerian energy. With the high priestess, it's worth it. So number 47 could be significant. Another 11. So yes, this could very well be a divine connection. Okay, whatever label you put on it, and I try to, avoid the labels as much as possible, because it can be confusing, but also it doesn't matter. As long as it's a divine connection, what does it matter? Okay, as long as they're working on being good to you and they treat you right, then that's all that matters too. Okay. Will you get back together? They spy. The spy, yeah. Oh, I almost started this. They spy. Yeah, they spy on you. That's what I was saying. They may be spying on you. Now, if you're the one spying on them, obviously, but this could be a mutual energy for both of you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So they spy on you. Okay. Number 70. 7. You could have 7 accounts. They could have 7 accounts that they use to spy on you on social media. And then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So they know who you are, that you may be a mother, but this is all about growth. They could be a mother. This is all about growth. They, think you're a wonderful provider, wife, mom, that you're really grounded, that, look, she's just like taming that, or all these animals are attracted to her, and she's stroking the lion, and the lion is just like laying down at her feet. And so you are their empress, okay? So be careful about pregnancy, because, you may know that you're pregnant, like you could be pregnant with this person's child, and they, if they left you for that, that's like, for some reason, that's awful. But just be careful, because I do see that, if you don't want to get pregnant, obviously you're very fertile. The Empress is here. The Empress is shown up quite a bit lately. So, but this is a beautiful, gorgeous energy, because the Empress is like all of the queen that everybody talks about. This is like the epitome of the Emperor and the Empress coming together, or the Empress and Empress coming together, or Emperor and Emperor coming together. And there could be like ex-wives involved. Okay, for some of you that's the case. That could have been where this 3 of Cups comes in. So just know that. But there's definitely some type of energy. Somebody knows you spy. Okay, so they know you spy on them. You know they spy on you. If that's the case, for you as the watcher, the reader, for you as the watcher though, I do strongly feel like you're not spying on them. Most of you are just like, no, that's a waste of my time. It only hurts and it's awful. And what's the point? A lot of you really just know that it's bad for you. Like, you may get on you and you may have that urge every once in a while. And don't get me wrong, we all do it. I'm not, saying that I don't, but I haven't looked at any of my person's stuff since last year. So I can say that it does work, and that it is something that I am very proud of. I don't stalk any of my exes. You know what I mean? I actually have, just at least 2 of them blocked, and that's all I need. Okay. And that, it just is bad. It doesn't do anybody any good to do that. So, but they're doing it to you. Look at that. They're like on social media. So we have YouTube here. They may be emailing you. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, and we have Snapchat. Yeah, so they're definitely keeping an eye on you through some of these accounts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Pinterest is there too. 7 and 8 accounts. Oh, not backwards. That's weird. Oh man, I just messed up the deck because I was like literally not paying attention. Okay. So this could have been why, obviously you could be having trouble concentrating on much else, or they could be having trouble concentrating. Good grief. So weird. Almost like they kind of want me to read like that. Oh, that would be so cool. How fun in the twin flame community if somebody was being guided to read cards like this, because that very well could have told a huge story for you guys, but we'd be here all night. That's a lot of cards. Okay, alright, so let's get this back to flipped correctly, and then I will pay attention now when I'm shuffling for you all. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. So let's see, will you guys get back together? Okay. These are the Love Potion Oracle, the Twin Flame Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. It is a beautiful deck. I highly recommend it. And you can get it on Etsy. Alright, so we'll get back together. It's like you're very matter of fact. You're like, you come to me with the truth, then we can figure this out. We could celebrate. We could, we could maybe work it out. Happily ever after. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, this is wanting that happily ever after. This is knowing that you could have that happily ever after. That's super important to your connection. Is you know that, like, and they know that you're their happily ever after, no matter how they act or feel or show they feel. They know. They 100% know, and that's the reason they're still spying on you, and because it's still worth it. They do want to come back. Their destiny calls. Your destiny calls to get back together. You guys are being pulled back together towards to have your happily ever after. Building up strength. Yeah, this could be why the Empress over there was kind of, again with the Lion. The Lion's all about Leo and courage and strength, so they may be building up the strength to kind of come towards you or to tell you the truth, okay, to have this reunion. Waiting for the right time. Yeah, this person could be waiting for the right time to come back to you. You know that, and maybe it's just about timing for you as well. Like maybe you're just like, I need to wait for the right time. I need to go off on my own. I need to figure out my own truths. Find my own answers. Use my divination and my intuition. Feeling shut out. Yeah, this could make somebody feel shut out. They feel shut out from your life or from you, and that could be the case for both of you. Remember, take it on whatever side it resonates. Spilling truths. Yeah, there we go. What did I say about that? They need to spill the beans. There need to be some spilling of truths. And somebody shut somebody out because they didn't tell the truth, if they weren't opening up. And duh. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Treating you right. Okay, so this is something that you both want. Okay, that they have to spill the truth, that they want to treat you right. Okay, they may have said something when they were drunk, and these were drunk words, and then they regretted it when they were sober. Or this is that drinking that I was talking about earlier, or thinking about earlier. I guess I didn't say it. Maybe I'm not sure I did, but yeah, drunken words, sober thoughts. Yeah, they need to sober up. Realize that, whatever they say when they're inebriated, yes, it may be truthful, but it's understanding that, like, should I have done those things? Like, and then getting like a perspective on it when they're not under the influence, about like, hey, I said something stupid and now I regret it, and now I want to treat you right. I want to spill some truth. Waiting for the right time, waiting for a happily ever after, building up the strength. This could have been why, because they were tangled up, whatever that, it's going to be different for everybody, but we'll kind of get an idea of why they were tangled up here in a minute. But yeah, it feels like they were trying to untangle themselves from your situation, and from their own situations. Like, of course, that maybe they got themselves into a really bad mess because they had drunken words and then sober thoughts, and then they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, sorry doesn't make up for like screaming in someone's face or those type of things necessarily. Like, after it becomes a pattern, or too much, or becomes abusive, then it's not acceptable anymore. It's not healthy anymore. And then that they have a problem. So they could have a drinking problem. That could be it. They could very much say stupid shit when they're under the influence, or do stupid things. actions and words, you know, and that could have been what happened with that Ace of Swords and that Three of Cups. You're out having a good time, and then this person is just spewing nonsense, and then making shit worse, and then you're fighting, and then before you know it, it's whatever. Okay, we have religious factors. Okay, so this is a possibility that this is a block within the connection. So it could be that there are some religious factors that, you know, maybe you don't have the same religious or spiritual views, or maybe they conflict with your person. So this could be something that maybe could have been what they, you know, what they accused you of or said when they were drunk, things like that. Romantic feelings. Yeah, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, this person has romantic feelings for you. This is definitely a confirmation for those of you, you know, they're like, will they come back to you? That you, yeah, they're real and they're worth exploring. And, you know, it's like being able to accept each other for some of the differences that y'all have together, within reason, obviously. You know, if it's hurting you, and it, you know, it's not healthy, obviously. Will you get back together? Getting to know each other. So this will start all over again. You possibly have to talk about some things that, you know, get some clarification on these religious factors. Maybe that's what caused these fights, is having differing views. You're not seeing things the same way. You still love each other with those romantic feelings, or you still care for each other very deeply. But this may require getting to know each other like all over again. This could have been what happened in the past, like there were religious factors, romantic feelings, and you were just getting to know each other. When this connection, you know, may have, you know, had its falter, you know, so that's understandable sometimes. Let's see, what would they say to you if they could talk to you right now? What is something your person would say to you if they could speak to you right now? These are a deck from LivTarot. She is absolutely 1000% one of the best readers on YouTube. I will attest that everyone that I have ever clicked on with her has been spot on. Like 99% everything was spot on. And she's very, very good. So check her out here. She does amazing readings and has beautiful decks. So she is awesome. Okay, so let's see what they say to you if they could. What do they want to say to you? It's almost like they start to open up, then they stop. It's like they wanna talk, but then they like the pushback is there. There's two cards of that deck that flipped and turned. I don't know what they were, but yeah. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Yeah, exactly. That's what that Ace of Swords is. They still feel that connection. They still feel that vibe, that love for you. They're still, you know, feel those romantic feelings for you. They still want their happily ever after with you. That's exactly what's going on here. So what else? Okay, that one fell on the floor. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. So look, I lost faith in this part. Oh, I might have to get it. So sorry for the noise, everybody. This is why I was avoiding getting it off the floor because the chairs are so noisy. Okay, so they know that your heart may have lost faith in them. Like I said, for some of you, they just took too long. Waiting for the right time. Waiting. Spying, waiting. like, really, what has happened? What are you doing? Where's the action? A lot less talk and a little more action, right? Okay, so are you guys going to get back together? I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. So yeah, this person may have had a real identity crisis or something go on with them with this judgment. Like they really don't even know who they are without you. They have this very intense need to kind of figure out their divine path, to start walking it, to start living it, their truth, in order to come towards you. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. Yeah. So if you guys are apart, just know that they look at you as the love of their life. They could have had a happily ever after with you. They feel like you shut them out now. They feel shut out, or you feel shut out, but they know and you know that this was the love of your lives. and it took some things for them to maybe sober up, figure some things out, or to go down this path and to wake up before they figured out, like they must have gone through some type of awakening and figured out, like, oh my gosh, I could have had that Palace of Wands with this person. This is my High Priestess. This is my Empress. It is worth it. This is part of my destiny. I do want to treat you right. I do want to tell you all these things, but I feel tangled up and I'm waiting for the right time. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Yeah, so that's definitely that energy of like they've been, like this person is hiding. They feel deeply connected. They can't admit it. Their heart keeps coming back to you. And they know that you've lost some type of faith in this connection possibly, or that you've walked away, or that you've put it on the shelf and been like, okay, cool. If this ever works out, all right, but I'm not going to sit around. I'm not going to wait for you. I don't feel like a waiting energy at all. I feel like you working on your empire is very beautiful, and keep doing that. Keep going in that direction, because it's very, very healthy for you to keep going and working on yourself. And you are looking at your own issues, your own judgments, and really kind of evaluating yourself. This person is also needing to or will be evaluating the bad judgments they made in the past. Alright, so let's see some zodiac signs here. See who your person could be. This flipped. One more round. Fell up my arm. That was weird. I had one go up my sleeve the other day. That was really interesting. I was reading about me and my twin flame, and the twin flame card literally came straight out of the deck and lodged into the top of my hand. Okay, so sorry, y'all. Here's what happens. Let me move this chair. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all. What happened is my camera was not recording at all. That last whole entire thing that I just did for you guys. So I'm going to go from each card that got pulled. Just know it was very random, and go through some of the last cards. So we had gotten through this row here. So there's some messages that I was shuffling from your person. So I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. So this person has a hard time admitting that they're still deeply connected to you in this connection. And then we have my heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. Like I was saying earlier with that, with the Ace of Swords, it's that truth, like wanting that truth about, them feeling deeply connected. They need to maybe open up and say those things. And it says that you've lost faith in me. We have that faith card reversed here. Remember that from the very beginning. So yeah, this is this person who thinks that you've lost faith in them, or you've walked away from the connection, or you've disconnected. And their heart just keeps coming back to you. They can't stop it. They still, feel like they, want to build up the strength. They're waiting for the right time, possibly. And they know that, maybe you might tell them no. Okay, and then I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. This person feels very lost and confused, and they may be having a hard time figuring out who they are anymore, especially since everything happened with y'all. It says, you were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. Okay, so yeah, before they just didn't have the capacity to either understand this connection. They weren't awakened here with the judgment reversed, but now they are. And now they're going through that process, and now they're realizing that you were the love of their life, and they didn't know it till now, and they're like, ooh, uh-oh, you know what I mean? Like, and so we have, I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Yeah, this is this person hiding out, hiding their feelings, not coming forward. They're still deeply connected to you, yet won't admit it, but they have been hiding from their love for quite a while, and it's now they're like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I've been hiding, and they want you to see the real them, and now they know that some of the things they said or did when they were under the influence were not treating you right, and they feel like this has tangled up the relationship. So drunken words have tangled you up, or something that was said, and a lot of you it's arguments here, and the reason we have that is I clarified out the Six of Cups reversed, and we got argumentative. They love to argue and create drama where there is none. This is one of their bad traits, or one of the things in the connection that eroded it. It's where you want to argue for the sake of arguing, and eventually that's going to take its toll on the connection. And that's where these arguments came from, these bad memories for the Six of Cups reversed. Then we have anger problems. They have a lot of pent-up, unresolved anger issues. So yeah, this person has a lot of unresolved anger issues, okay? So this is definitely one of the problems within the connection, or could have been one of the issues that you guys had, was arguments and anger problems. And then we have bad motives, using you. They only need you when they need something. Oh yeah, been through that before. So yeah, that connection isn't healthy. That's where they're like, only like, hey, you can do this for me. You can give me sex. You can give me, medicine if I hurt myself, or, accidentally walk into poison ivy or some bullshit. Yeah, so there you go. Like, it's just like this energy of like using you for what you can give to them, and not actually returning it, or not being able to return it. And it's possibly because they were unawakened to this connection. Okay, so we have some really beautiful energy here. Just being near you is intoxicating. So yeah, this person is, these divine connections, like they are, this is very divine. It is intoxicating. It can be intoxicating. They love being near you. They find you very sexually attractive. You have this very intense pull towards them. You guys have a lot of chemistry. And they're telling you, like, sometimes it messes with their head. Like, sometimes they're just, like, completely, like, feel like it clouds their vision, their thoughts. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have like the Seven of Cups here, where this person is just like straight up confused because it's so intense. We have, I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, I will wait for a sign from you. So maybe watching your social media to see if you've given them any sign that, it's okay to come forward, to come back. Yeah, and of course, I'm sorry guys, when I said divine connection, I know that I'd already talked about it earlier, the feeling that it was divine connection. This confirmed it. I know this connection is divine. Number 16, awaken. Okay, so it boils down to the number 7, which is a spiritual divine. It's always about learning about everything and being willing to learn. Being willing to challenge ourselves all the time, to learn about everything, to learn about politics, to question our religious beliefs, to figure out a way to reconcile them together, to figure out a way to love one another, which is really the basis of all religions, all spirituality. That is the one factor that it has in common. And then all the rules and all the things just muddy it all up. And especially if you were raised one way by your parents and then the other person was raised differently, sometimes those are really hard to reconcile between the two. Not impossible, but it's also, like hard to see the other person's perspective based on their views, religious or spiritual. So we have pedestal. I admire everything about you. So they put you up on a pedestal, which is kind of dangerous, remember, because you can fall off a pedestal, and not everybody is perfect. It talked about this in one of the other piles. So they love, but they do admire you. They do see you as very beautiful or handsome. They see you as very intoxicating, that you are compassionate and loving and kind, and that there's a lot of growth with you, that you're a good mother if you're a mother, that you are this empress to their the emperor, and they want to be that for you. So I want you to be the parent of my child. We have fertile. So this person, again, with the Empress, be careful. You could be getting pregnant, like I said. I don't know if it was in this pile or the last pile, but yeah, the Empress is coming up a lot. If you're drawn to pile 2, I would also watch that, because we got a similar card here, which is this fertile card. So, and the Empress, and that other pile here. So they do want to have babies with you. They do see that as a their happily ever after would include, a family with you, whatever that is. For some of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a child, but for a lot of you, it's like that fertile. They see you as being very fertile, and they maybe want you to be the mother of their child. So some of the astrological signs that came out, we have Aquarius here. So this could be, remember, this could be in your chart or theirs, because if we're talking about a twin flame situation, or this, this could be their, your rising, their rising sign or sun sign, all of these things could apply. We have Libra and Gemini, so we really have all of the air signs here, so that's really beautiful. So Aquarius, this one card is about the heart chakra, so working on the heart chakra. Ruby can help with thought patterns and keep them from overpowering overpowering others, and that's going to be really, really significant, especially if they're an Aquarius or you are, or have that heavy in your chart. Yellow jasper is for transition here, and it helps you retain your composure and enables you to let go, which is good. So if you're needing to work on that, transition is going to be really, really helpful. That yellow jasper is going to be helpful for transitions, and we have, you know, double Cancer there. Then we have Pisces and Virgo. Beautiful energy there. Aquamarine for Pisces is the birthstone, and then oh, there's a little baby bird. Oh, it's so pretty. He's so little, or she's so little. It's so little. Oh man, I wish you guys could see. Okay, so Virgo, we got a lot of luck here. Leo for luck. Scorpio, love here. So we've got any of these signs. So Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We had, what else did we have up there? Yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, perfect. So that did really match that. That's really interesting energy. And I rolled the die for you when it was off camera. I'll roll it again, but it did come up with a no, and it did roll to the onto the yes card. So this is what I'm going to tell you for some of you, that this is a, oh goodness, I'm trying to make sure my camera is still on and recording. Okay, good. So this is going to tell you that for some of you, half of you, the answer is no, you will not reconcile. Half of you is yes. Some of you it's no because you say no, not because this person said no. So just know that that's exactly what I'm channeling there. So will you guys get back together? Let's roll the die again so you can see it on camera. Will you guys get back together? We have no again. Okay. So this is a double no. This is confirmation that, you know, you guys got to see it just as if it would have been the first time. Okay, so that is a no for some of you, not all of you. Others of you it's yes. And the reason it could be a no is because you are saying no, especially because if they were using you, anger problems and arguments, they may have destroyed the connection. And I'm really sorry to hear that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your love and support. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. If this did not resonate, you can pick a different pile. And if, of course, you were drawn to pile number 2 and 3, I would check them out. You certainly can. And if you want to like the video or share or comment, I love your comments. They are very, very wonderful and they make my day. If you would like to win a free deck, it is the Power of Love. And you can comment on the How Does He Feel About Me video for February. And also subscribe, and I will be picking someone at the end of the month to win half price reading with me and that deck. So thank you very much for all of your love and support. I'll see you for the next Pick a Card reading.